Well, Kieran, the owners here at Peterborough United have always said that they want to invest in the academy and take it as far as they can, and you've got some news in terms of what the next stage of that would be.
Yeah, some very exciting news. We've spoken obviously since I come back about applying for a Category 2 status, and to be honest with you, that I was naturally concerned with the pandemic and the impact on football and our football club, that we might just need to delay that. But the owners have been absolutely brilliant, and the application went in last week. The application has been accepted, which now means we're in a position where we will be audited quite intensely throughout this next season, with a view to obviously the plan being that we achieve Category 2 status for the start of next season. So it's very exciting times.
And what would that mean to a club of Peterborough United's stature in terms of progressing to that level?
Well, what it enables us to do is to obviously increase our staffing beyond the model that we've got at the minute, which only benefits the players, making sure that we've got more good staff around the young players. The facilities will play a big part. There's been a lot of talk about the indoor dome that we're looking to build. That's still obviously very much in the plans, because that is needed at Cat 2. So that will be a huge benefit to the academy and to the wider community as well, in terms of having an indoor pitch here at the training ground. So they're the two biggest things. The funding goes up, which just allows us to do a little bit more than maybe we could currently do.
And when you look around this place and how it's developed, and you were here at the start of it, so you're best placed to say more than anyone how much it has developed.
It's unbelievable how much it's developed. In fact, me and Joe were talking last week. Joe said he'd been looking at some old photographs of, must be about 10 years ago, when we first came down here to have a look at the site, and it then was part of the school's playing fields. And the staff at Neam Park Academy and CMAT have been absolutely brilliant all the way through, and they deserve so much credit for the support they've given the club for us to get the facilities to where they are now, and obviously to enhance them even further over the coming few months. Their support's been great, as have obviously the support and the backing that we've always had from the chairman and now the three owners to enable us to do that.
And as Academy Manager, how exciting is it to be part of the development and the long-term sustainability of the football club? Because ultimately, producing your own players can save money, but can also make money. But it's also great for the city as a whole to see local players playing.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I can't ask for any more than the support I'm getting, to be honest with you. I get the support that I get from the first team manager and his staff in terms of having a clear pathway has always been the case, and something that makes my job a lot easier, to be honest with you, in terms of I don't have to sort of go working too hard to create a pathway. The demands are there to make sure that we get players through, which is great, and then you've got the support from the owners, who essentially are really putting their trust and their faith in the academy to do the things that you've just said, and also putting a lot of money into that as well. So it's great for me. It drives the staff. It motivates the staff. People talk about is pressure and a target. Are they realistic in terms of producing players? It's great targets to have. It shows that they're genuinely interested. They want this to work. Our job is to make sure it works. They're giving us all the tools now, so we just need to make sure it happens.
And sometimes you can be at a football club and the owners say, yeah, they're interested in the academy, they want to give a little bit of money towards it. But here, it's not just the fact they want to finance it, but they want to be involved in the process as well.
Absolutely. They're very hands-on. Chairman, Randy, Jason in particular. I spend a lot of time talking to Jason about the academy. It's something that's I think really sort of close to his heart. He's got obviously his own children who play a lot of football back in Canada, and youth development is something that he shows a real interest in. Obviously behind us now we've got stands going up to 200-seat stands at the stadium. At the training ground here, and he wants people to feel comfortable and welcomed into the environment, not just the players but the parents and visitors, and it's just a genuine interest that they've got. You can tell it's genuine. It's the decision to carry on with the Cat 2 application this year, and the cost implications to that is paramount to how genuine they are.
And just finally, if you're an under-9 who's just joined Peterborough United's academy, and you sort of look at the progression that you can make and the amount of things that have changed and facilities that will be available to you in the next 3-4 years, it's an incredible time to try and be a part of the club.
It's really exciting when you're talking to players, when you're talking to parents of all ages and saying, look, this is where we're at and we're in a really good place. We have a very very strong academy. I think our productivity and the number of debuts, for example, last year, sort of stands testament to that. Because ultimately, as a parent, you want to know that your son's going to get an opportunity, whether it's sort of the next 2 or 3 years or 5 or 6 years. And the way the club is, that isn't going to change. It's something that's being driven through the club. The academy is such an important part of the football club, and like I say, it motivates the players, it motivates the parents, it helps our recruitment, it motivates the staff. We couldn't be in a better place than we are at the minute. We've now got to make sure that we make the most of that.